think I found another one. Next to the supply drop upgrade, there's one that says harvesting tool level +1 and harvesting damage +10%. That might be another pickaxe upgrade.
Oh yeah, you can get it up to legendary, I believe.
I thought it'd be like.
You can retire any heroes.
I just kind of figured there'd be like one per tree.
No, generally there's two. There's 2 upgrades per skill tree.
Learning things.
Yeah, so can go all the way up to like crazy high actually by the end of it. Yeah, there's 8 total upgrades for the pickaxe, unless I've missed some.
Oh, I'm supposed to level up a soldier.
9. Any other?
Yo, Ramirez, get a level.
There's certain personality types and survivors that are difficult
9.
to find.
What? What about the survivor personality types?
So when you put them on your little survivor squads, they have their little personalities that show how well they work with one another. And there's just a couple of them where I seem to be like flooded with the sort of upwards arrow symbol or in chevrons, but not the interlocking circles and the squares. Or
I really wish we could. I really wish we could.
Like there's Dreamer,
I have no idea what Shell is talking about right now.
So each
also,
survivors
Shell
have
never switched to Wander's party.
No, she hasn't.
Oh.
It's okay, I'm gonna need a minute because I'm currently shoving a bunch of shit in my collection box.
Oh, sorry.
Shell is Skinner boxing as hard as she can Skinner box.
I'm Skinner boxing too.
Make me party leader.
I will.
Press start real quick.
Okay, but Skinner box. I'll lose my progress if I do that.
If you hit
now,
start,
are you gonna be
it's
giving
a drop-down menu on top of your normal interface.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Now I can start the mission.
You guys will probably catch up to me at some point in Plankerton.
Is that when it slows down or something?
No, I've just stopped streaming this alone. Because whenever I, like, pick up a Skinner box game, there's kind of that initial, like, burst where I'm like, I really want to play this, and then after that I'm like,
right.
Yeah, I'd be
the part where the game is
that.
constantly telling you that you're progressing, and then it dries out.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah.
I just enjoy playing, like, third-person wave defense things, but, you know, it stales a little bit, and then I just go back to being like, yeah, I'd be casually interested in playing this. If that makes sense.
Wander, I mean, the hits.
I'm looking at our current multiplayer lineup, and I'm like, really? You like third-person wave defense games?
Yeah. I will say, though, like, EDF blows everything else that we've done out of the water. EDF is too
Really?
Cool. I think so. Like, as far as third-person wave defense.
It is, like, pure gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
There's very little bullshit about it. Most of the levels are unique, if incredibly frustrating. Well, unique within their, like, limited setup. Whoops.
It's alright if you have a corner open.
No, never.
Well, not like not like open, but it's just it's not hugging the corner of the cross shape. The funny thing about these brick walls is you can see straight through them.
I mean, I can upgrade them eventually.
I mean, I can see straight through brick walls.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Anyone can do that.
Yeah.
Have you considered getting good?
At real life.
GG IRL.
Okay. So what can I do? Should I be putting down like platforms around here?
If you wanna, I mean, if you wanna lay down stuff, I mean,
Yeah,
easy option would be
screwed out a
you
little
could
bit
just
of my
give me a
Skinner
bunch
box.
of stone and I could quickly make like a little.
Throwing away all my
little base to
resources to upgrade
defend.
the floor, and I have no idea why I'm doing that.
Oh man, I was just about to
Yeah, I
evolve
should
my
give you
survivor
stone.
or my hero.
How do I go about doing that?
Go into your inventory.
This
Yeah.
will be the next mission.
Oh, the time limit pulls you out, huh?
Yeah.
Whoops. I was like,
Oh,
oh, I'll just
that's
start
fine.
doing stuff while Bird's doing whatever.
Oh
'Cause
my
I
god, I
figured I could just
spawned
build.
in on a jump pad. Just immediately, it's like, what?
There
Turns
you
out
go. I dropped half my stone.
Awesome. Turns out I've got like 4,000 stones, so this should help.
That's very heavy.
Yeah. Look. I just if you eat nothing
Crap, I can't
but
make
like
any more bullets.
yeah, highly pressurized burritos, you
Pressurized burritos.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
NASA grade burritos.
did you I mean, you guys have seen DBZ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Capsule Corp has made some staggering strides towards extreme obesity.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about right now.
Oh,
Extreme
okay.
obesity.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess more specifically, you've never seen the original Dragon Ball that much.
Durgan,
Oh,
Durgan.
no, I haven't seen Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Ride
so
the Durgan.
Dragon Ball had a tournament arc. Go figure. It had a tournament arc very specifically about.
They would never.
Yeah. Very specifically.
So if it wasn't clear, Bird, I'm just using up all my traps.
I
Oh
know,
crap! That's
I'm
a
just
healing. That's a healing
doing
trap. I
this
should have
shit
put that
because
for us.
whatever.
Really?
I
Really?
made a mistake.
Oh, not enough wood.
I would feel bad if I played this without building something, so I built something useless. Shall we start the mission?
I found another jump pad, so I'm gonna go put that with all the other ones.
Boing, boing, boing.
We're gonna have a great victory screen.
Oh,
It
this
should have that
reminds me of my
classic-
Playmobil castle.
Should have that classic Sonic the Hedgehog drink sound.
Oh no! You can't put multiple jump pads on the same building slot. It's treated as one square, and you can't put them all over the same square.
As
Oh,
a
well.
kid, I thought that the Sega Genesis sounded really, really cool and good. Then I realized, as an adult, that only Sonic the Hedgehog sounded cool and good. Every other Sega Genesis game sounds like ass.
What else was
Oh,
there?
you're building like
I don't know.
light speed.
Moonwalker. Moonwalker sounded
There,
pretty
now
good,
there's a second one here for no reason.
though. Moonwalker sounded pretty cool.
I'm trying to get this done because the gazebo took a while.
Are you saying it sounds good, like as a cool idea, or sounds good as in like audio quality?
Yeah, the music quality sounds good.
Ah,
But then that also brought us such soundtracks as like Spider-Man Webs of Fire or whatever that thing is
Webs
called.
of Fire.
What was it called? Spider-Man Webs of something, right?
Sweet webs of fire.
Sorry.
I don't
Sorry.
want
Also-
to. I do not want to play Spider-Man Webs of something.
Spider-Man Webs of
Webs of question mark. Webs of questionable origin.
So do you shoot him out of your hands or no?
I accidentally
No.
built that. Sorry.
No, I can tell you definitely
Web-
not.
Webs just are.
Like,
Oh, I gotta go get
you know,
some more
I would
stone.
really stop asking questions about how the webs are shot. You know, let's just put a stop to that conversation right now.
Should I start it up?
Okay, defensive Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, conversationally defensive Spider-Man. Will he answer? Questions, no. He doesn't like to talk about that. He's Spider-Man.
Shell,
Please
if you
stop talking to
wanna,
him.
if you wanna either put some traps on this thing or
I put traps just outside the wall,
okay.
all around like the front and a little bit on the
Ceiling
sides.
zapper, ceiling zapper, ceiling zapper, ceiling zapper, ceiling
Spider-Man,
zapper, ceiling
Spider-Man,
zapper.
how's it going? Don't want to talk about it. Mary Jane, how's she doing? Don't want to talk about it? Go away. Look out, it's Teenage Spider-Man.
Look out, Mary Jane's dead again.
She comes back though. It's Gwen Stacy. No, she's the one that's truly just dead all the time.
I'm literally just using up all my traps.
We know.
Just because they keep filling up, and I'm like, I need to get rid of these. It's a problem. Stop giving me more traps.
We know, Keith. Spider-Man Webs of Shadows.
That's
that
a new
doesn't
one.
make any sense.
That was
I don't think
not-
that's right.
Web
What
of
about-
Shadows is a real game, but that's not a Sega game.
Yeah.
That's a
See,
that's a recent
I wanna
game.
play
That's an
Spi-
Activision game.
Here we go.
I want to
Okay.
play
Power
Spider-Man Web of Shame.
Prepare
Web
for
of
an
shame.
attack from the south.
Oh no. Oh right, I have to go all the way back. I have to go back to the storm shield.
Spider-Man, web of substance.
Spider-Man sustenance.
Web of food.
Web of Shadows is one of those dumb names because it's Activision making annual games, so they don't care.
Oh.
Yeah, there's Activision makes an annual Transformers game, an annual Spider-Man game, and anything else they can make annual until it dies. So it used to be Tony Hawk and Guitar Hero, but now they're dead too.
Are these webs made out of ham?
They're just like Spider-Man, Web of Shadows, Spider-Man, Dimensions, and like dumb subtitles. Spider-Man, Revelations.
Part of the job.
You know you're out of ideas when you call your
Breath
game
of the
Revelations.
Wild.
You know a franchise gave up when it names one of their games Revenge or Reloaded or Revelations.
But
you know you got ideas when it's Revengeance.
Yeah, the self-parody name is great. But yeah, if your subtitle starts with letters R-E, then you're like, it's based around the idea of we're doing it again. It's inherently a subtitle about not having new ideas.
Oh, the little guys can leap in the air?
Yeah, they're jumpy. Feel free to like back up a little bit and just let the traps handle them.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, web of shit.
Spider-Man, web of...
Spider-Man fiscal quarter 2018.
What?
That's what they actually are. They're just fiscal
Spider-Man games?
They're just games designed to come out during a fiscal quarter release.
Wait,
That's all they are.
I thought it was like Spider-Man accountant or something.
Well, I mean, there's Saul Spiderman.
Well, that's somebody else's joke, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
steal that.
It's a shame.
I have this great idea, guys. Hear me out. It's called Paul Spiderman. And he's like, oh, damn it. Oh, what with the webbing?
You know what?
And
No,
What is the webbing? The important thing is the
We have a
performance.
break in the action.
I would actually be totally
Another
down
wave
with like
coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east.
I want to
You
play
know,
Spider-Man
Paul-
Management Sim.
well, no, I was gonna say Paul Spiderman.
Spider-Man, the high school sim.
So
Oh,
Paul
Spider-Man
Spiderman.
just sounds like a Robot Chicken idea.
Well, I was gonna say like Paul Spiderman would be would actually be like a real estate salesman or something like that. You know, just nice basic
Like-
normal dude.
Yeah, everyone's always just like, are you related to Spider-Man? And he has to be like, no.
Well,
No.
no, he has his phone number in the yellow pages because that's what normal people do. And he
everyone's
keeps getting
calling him
phone
for
calls.
help?
Yeah. So he'll be like, commuting to work, and then his phone will start just ringing, and he's like, God damn it.
It's like, Spider-Man, there's a robbery in progress. Like, oh jeez.
And he's like, my
Like, have you
name's
tried
Paul.
phoning the police?
And like people will like actively like try and like wait outside of his apartment to see who he is to like quote unquote unmask him, catch him in the act of unmasking. And he's like maybe kind of a fit guy, so it's almost believable, so he has to start like putting on weight just so it's not. And just,
Oh
like,
no! So now this persona problem's ruining his life.
yeah,
Think
exactly.
about it this way.
Getting
Paul
dark
Spiderman, he's got that body type where his shoulders are really
Be
broad,
brave,
but he's
little
still
Fort.
fat. But like he's got enough upper body mass that he looks buff-ish.
The
It's a very specific body type.
Incredibles
for-
dad body.
Yeah, kind of.
Pretty
but also
much,
fat.
yeah.
He's fat in that movie.
He is fat in that movie.
I liked that movie. It was a nice take on superhero-dom. And then they went on to an island, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, wait, where? You didn't like the rest of the movie?
Yeah, the rest of the movie was okay, but I like the idea of like old retired superheroes that are like trying to moonlight and like relive the glory days and like shit like that. Because who else does that? I mean, sort of, but the Watchmen.
Who else
did not-
does that? While we're both saying Watchmen over each other.
No, it's true. But like in a lot of cases,
You mean the most influential comic of all time?
At the same time, like I understand where you're going with it, but like the Watchmen definitely had like a very like
Oh shit, they're behind us.
Watchmen definitely had like really grim base storyline.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it did.
And I just want a storyline that's like totally just banal, like two
We have a break in the
fat
action.
superheroes that are like actively trying to
Another
prevent
wave
crime
coming
when they're
soon.
not needed and stuff like that. And they're like,
Prepare for an attack from the south.
I once saw on the internet this really funny picture that was a parody of the original Superman comic. It was just the cover of it, but back before, you know, people knew how to market superhero comics, this was called like what was it, like Action Comics or something like that.
yeah.
So Action Comics #1 was the debut of Superman. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's
Just like
really,
just like the debut of Batman was Detective Comics.
yes. There's this really funny old picture at this point on the internet of something called Mundane Comics. And it's a guy like walking by
In
a
Action
car.
Comics.
It's a guy walking by a car that's just driving looking really bored. Because they photoshopped Superman out of it. Because in the first Action Comics #1 issue, Superman is picking up a car as if he's gonna throw it.
Yeah.
And the car is just driving like normal.
Wait, so it's like the Superman equivalent of Garfield without Garfield?
Yeah.
Yes, it is actually like really predates that idea. This image is old. I think it came from Fark or something, so that's old.
God, I haven't heard the name Fark in ages.
That's all the way to the right on my voltometer.
My God!
It's off the scale.
Of old.
It's coming in at 3 pico Victrolas.
It's
Was
not
this from
registering on my
Generation
sundial.
Generation.
Yeah,
Oh God. Oh man.
And that was the day Bird heard a new old joke.
He didn't think it was possible. He thought he'd heard them all. But truly, you can teach an old bird new jokes.
No, you can't.
No, you can just expose him to them.
you are not
Yeah.
welcome here.
He can just be new joke adjacent.
I operate psychologically entirely by association.
I just realized that I haven't crafted a new bullet in like several sessions now.
Yeah.
I need ammo, if nothing else.
Can you
Make
imagine if, like, people learned by association the same way animals do? Where it's like, you know, if you're a kid and you fail a math test, you learn, like, by thinking, like, it's really bad to be in the same room as a failed math test and my parents. Not, like, being able to comprehend cause and effect like that.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that would destroy society almost immediately.
Sorry, buddy.
True, because it's really, really difficult to form any sort of cognitive model of the universe if you learn entirely by association.
Then
have a
again,
break
I
in
guess
the
that's
Get it
kind of
together, animals.
that's
Another
I,
wave coming soon.
I guess that's kind of how we like hit
Prepare
the
for an
obesity
attack from the
problem,
east.
because like for a while we didn't even realize that like all the sugars and corn products that we've been eating for the past like, you know, century or so have been terrible for us.
I don't know, maybe.
Yes.
But
Have we
It
been
just
doing
fascinates me to
anything
think.
for centuries?
it just fascinates me to think, like, that's how dogs think. It's like,
Yeah.
man, it's a really bad idea to be in the same room as my owners and poop at the same time. They really don't like that situation when it arises.
My favorite are dogs looking in mirrors.
Yes.
Just being generally confused. Hey, they're finally attacking the amplifier rebuild.
That's
After
good.
doing
I'm
just kind of
preoccupied
not that
moving
for a
bullets
while.
around. There we go.
It's weird how traps only have a few uses. Like, I have healing
traps
pads
are
for us to use
kinda
5
shit
times.
at this point in the game. Maybe they get better. I don't know.
I really wish this game had more of a focus on traps than shooting. The shooting is actually like rather enjoyable, but like I just
I
want to
feel like
make
the
a
traps
death
are just
maze.
tacked on. Like, they don't fit.
Which is weird because they were the original premise.
Yeah. But the shooting is, like, great.
I do kind of wish the original idea teased by the trailer happened, where you would be defending one location for an extended period of time, where like day-night cycles would be like the protect versus gather cycle, basically.
I think that's actually like
for different players and stuff.
I get that, but have you seen their ability to make interesting maps? Doesn't exist.
Wish I could.
I think that's actually like in the pipeline, though. I don't know if it would pan out that way.
It seems like the game you want to play if you want that experience is State of Decay.
Yeah, well, mostly. State of Decay does not have good, like, base building yet. It's mostly just like, you can slot in a bedroom here, and it's like, oh.
But maybe the sequel? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, even if, like, the sequel adds nothing but apart from graphic fidelity and multiplayer, it will still be good. Like,
is State of Decay 2-player or 4-player?
4.
Well, I guess we're playing that all together.
Yeah.
I really thought that we were going to be taking care of survivors and.
That's State of Decay. That is State of Decay.
If it makes you feel better, Bird.
What the
if
hell?
If State of Decay 1 is anything to go by, it has like a win state and a campaign compared to this.
Yes, it does.
It's like Fortnite crossed with Dying Light.
Yeah. Except for it doesn't go
happening.
deep into either of them, but that's also kind of okay.
List of all Superman.
But also with permadeath. Right.
Yeah, that part's scary.
Bye.
I like turned a corner. I like turned a corner and got punched in the face by like a big fat guy who then proceeded to grab me and slam me against the wall a bunch of times. So I'm like, no, I just got this guy. Please don't.
Bird and I have finished the mission.
Yep.
We just finished too.
Timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't even communicate about when to start the objective part.
Nope.
Could have nailed it. But yeah, when we got to the victory screen, I'm just gone again because of the bounce pad.
Yep.
That's great.
Oh yeah, I was still sending you off. Funny.
I tried to add more, but you can't.
Oh.
The area, our victory screen area, is treated as a singular
building.
Actually, I might be able to add another one to the left when there's 4 players. Yeah.
Oh boy, llamas.
So you can't add multiple bounce pads the same like 2x2 floor grid.
I almost kind of wish you could actually opt into auto-destroy all llamas.
Guys,
yeah.
When I complete the next mission, I get the extra thick.
You get the extra thick?
Yes.
Don't you already have that? You didn't have that character yet?
No, I haven't gotten Tank.
I think the rest of us have her, but not Bird.
Is that who you wanted to play as?
No, not really.
We need to craft 5 healing pads and complete 2 missions in a 5+ zone.
Wait,
they literally add like they add an arbitrary amount of buffer.
No, you have to unlock the ability to evolve heroes.
Yeah, you have to go down the tree.
Llamas.
So in the skill tree, you need to find the branch that's about your of the 4 classes, and you need to unlock the big 2 icon, the 2-star that's at the end of each of the 4 branches. That's what you're looking for.
I see. Ninja, Outlander, Instructor, Soldier. I see. Then you do that one.
That's how you get the next tier.